in monitoring local AM radio, the fact that the Harris County spokesman for the Harris County Flood Control is already on radio saying they're about to have to put away. That means people in the immediate area are going to face a significant
It is 4:33 a.m.
because
Central
they don't know.
Daylight Time.
Again, they released control
Tuesday,
water. Now they have an
the
uncontrolled
29th
water
of August.
situation, and they may have to stop the release because the
Radio.
amount of
Yesterday, I spent quite a bit of time down there in Dallas, Fort Worth. I was down there for the day. Actually, I was down there since midday Sunday. I talked to a bunch of people down there, and almost everybody that I spoke to knew of somebody that was down there in the Houston area that either escaped before the fact, they went north, or they're still stuck there. Everybody knows somebody. Personally, I know 3 people that are stuck down there. I know 3 brother truckers. There's Tim, who's, I guess he's pretty much safe. He's up there in New Caney area, which is a bit north, I think about 20 minutes, half hour north of Houston limits. And he's doing okay. I've spoken to him a couple times over the weekend, emailing, texting back and forth, talking. Another one, David. David and his wife, and they got a very, very young baby. They're in a 2nd floor apartment, and I have no communication with them right now since I've been kicked off of Facebook. That was the only communication I had with them before. And but Pam, he's texted back and forth with Pam a little bit to let her know what's going on, and he was stuck in his apartment, 2nd floor apartment, and he had sent Pam a picture that was about 5 minutes away from him, and that was I can't remember the street, something Boulevard, and the traffic lights are pretty high. They're probably at about an 18-foot height, because that was a truck route and everything, so trucks had to pass under there, oversized trucks had to be able to pass under. So that was pretty high traffic light. And looking at the pictures, the one picture that he sent her, that Pam sent me, the water level was approximately like that, maybe 6 inches, 8-10 inches below the traffic light. That's it. So you're looking at least 15 feet of water on that intersection, and that was only a few minutes away from him. So I'm concerned for his safety and his family's safety, and like I said, they got a very, very young baby. Also, I became aware that another one of our drivers in Freedom Road, Marcus, is stranded there. I'm not sure of his situation. From what I see, he might be in his truck. He might be just stuck there, not being able to go. So I don't know what the deal is for that either. But our hopes and prayers are going out to everybody that's out there. In case you're wondering why I keep looking to the right, I have my computer on. I'm monitoring news as it updates. I did some driving last night, and I was listening to the Houston Scanner, and there was an awful lot of high water rescues. They were towing vehicles that were just stranded, and there was actually a burglary at one of the Walgreens, and of course we all know who that was. It was reported 3 black males wearing black hoodies, black sweats, and I don't know the outcome of that, but of course, somebody's got to take advantage of the bad times, and there's always somebody doing it. doing whatever, breaking and entering, looting, robbing. There were reports the night before that the Cajun Navy came in and shots were fired at them. It's just pathetic, if you ask me. You want to fire at people trying to rescue people? You want to rob people? You want to loot stores, breaking and entering? Shot on sight. Period. I have no sympathy. Because they are lower than scum. In my opinion, people that do that, this is people that were actually videotaping, and the night before, they videotaped breaking into some place, and they were talking about how they were looting in the white neighborhood. They were taking the white man's stuff. And they were all so proud of it. Put it on Facebook. Face covered. You know, black clothes and everything, but you know, it gets put up on Facebook, it's under somebody's name. They're gonna find you. And obviously some criminals don't have the IQ of a freaking tomato plant. Obviously. I guess that's why they're doing the looting. Because they ain't got a brain in their freaking head that would qualify them to even flip a friggin' burger at McDonald's, apparently. And because the fact, and the thing is once these people are caught, okay, if they're not shot, if they are caught and they're arrested, they need to be prosecuted for hate crimes. Because they went on their phone and they bragged how they were doing it to the white man. That's racist. That's hate. They didn't do it just because they're desperate and they needed stuff. They did it just to spite somebody that's not their race. And, you know, this ain't all black people. It's not all Latino. Just like it's not all white people that are racist to them. Okay? It's a select few. But, you know, most people are good, decent people. All they want is a chance to chase the American dream. And this is the only country in the world that anybody and everybody can do that. And, you know, the way people are coming together down there in Houston and down there in Corpus Christi and Port Lavaca, Rockport, and now Spring. It's spread over now to Port Arthur and into Los Angeles, Louisiana. Now they're starting to get hit. These people are all coming together. Black, white, Latino, blue-collar workers, lawyers, police officers, firefighters, fishermen, the United States Navy, United States Coast Guard, all coming together to save another America. That's America. That's the America I know and I love. That's the America that I volunteered for the United States Navy, and I risked my life to defend that country. And there's a lot of other people like that out there. And we need to be coming together. Not in time of disaster. Yes, in time of disaster, yes we do. But not just. Not in times of a terrorist attack. Not in times of some Fruit Loop deciding to go shoot up some church somewhere. Or going to shoot up a mosque. We don't need to come together just for that. We need to come together every day. Because there's forces that are working against us. We got domestic terrorists right here on U.S. soil. And I'm not talking ISIS and Al-Qaeda. I'm talking Antifa, BAM Network, the Ku Klux Klan, white supremacist groups, neo-Nazis, black supremacist groups. We got Latino groups, drug groups, MS-13. We need to come together of all colors, all genders, men, women, Latinos, blacks, whites, brown, red. We need to come together because deep down we have different skin colors, yes, but what we got inside is red. We're red-blooded Americans. We need to be coming together. We need to stand up. We need to stop that. We have forces, outside forces, within the United States that are supporting all of that. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, George Soros, Barack Obama, Eric Holder, Loretta Lynch. Okay, so what do they got to do with this stuff, right? They're no longer in power. They're no longer in office. The Clintons. Hillary's pushing a book. Nah, sure, maybe she might end up with $10 million out of it. Probably in 6 months she'll be trying to hawk that book for $5. The book that she's coming out with right now is What Happened. You frickin' lost, Hillary, because nobody wants you. That's what happened. I can explain that to you for 5 cents. But the point is, she's hawking this book to try to make money so they can live there high on the hog, you know, out there in Westchester County, New York. Very ritzy area in their big old mansion. Okay? But, hey, you know, this is America, the American dream. She has the right to do that. Not a problem. I have no problem with that. But, how about while she was Secretary of State? Department of State missing well over $6 billion under her watch. Where's that money? Where did that money go? She's gotten millions upon millions upon millions for doing this and for doing that. Setting up the Uranium One deal with Russia. The Russian collusion. Yeah, Russian collusion. $145 million. Yeah, $145 million into the Clinton Foundation. Just one deal. Okay? Now, her and John Ketchup Boy Lurch Kerry. Okay? They both worked with Iran, trying to make a deal with Iran. For Mr. Barack Hussein Obama, old shitbag. Yeah, old shitbag himself. Okay? $450 million on a pallet. $1.3 billion going over there. Okay? What was kicked back this way? What about the slush funds that Obama had set up? And there are certain funds that were not so secret, okay? That were to support community action activities, community organizing, okay? They're supposed to fight racism. Where is that money? One 8-year term, Barack Obama doubled our national debt from $9 trillion to $19 trillion. More than double. Okay? Yeah, spending money foolishly. Obama phones. Giving food stamps away like it's potato chips, which we cannot afford. Giving our enemies money. $5 billion for that traitor Bo Bergdahl. That ended up just disappearing. Because we never got Bergdahl after that deal. But the terrorists got $5 billion. Obama releasing prisoners out of Gitmo. Just so that they could come back on the battlefield. Okay? There had to be money involved there somewhere too. There's all this money that's disappearing. Now Antifa, Black Lives Matter, BAM Network, now. Where are they getting all this money for these fancy pre-printed signs? Okay? For these, let's go have a rally. Everybody just jump on the bandwagon. Hey, let's go march on D.C. We'll do it tomorrow. And they come with these pre-printed signs that obviously were printed weeks in advance. Where's that money come from? Barack Hussein Obama. Hillary freaking Clinton. George the dirtbag Nazi himself, Soros. Rothschilds. There's money pouring in. Now, when we have rallies with Overpasses for America, it's gone downhill as far as numbers. Now that President Trump has won and Obama is gone, the numbers have dropped. But the numbers haven't dropped because we won, we accomplished our mission, because we have accomplished missions. But they're dropping because people are scared. People are scared to stand up. Now, you look down in Houston. Kind of got off track, but I got off track for a reason. Okay? Major catastrophe. People are pulling together. Black, white, Spanish, Native American, Asian, all working together, young, old, in between. Like I said, lawyers, cops, doctors, all working together for a common goal, to help people in need, to help people in trouble. That's what the rest of us need to be doing as well. On any given day. We need to be getting together. Because the Clintons and Obama and Soros, they got the numbers because they got the numbers in cash. But we have the numbers in people. We have the numbers in voices. And our voices are power. We need to get out there. We need to stand up to the bullies. Okay? Many of you that know me know that I was involved a couple of years ago in a minor, I call it a minor terror attack attempt. Because the attempt was to cause harm, to cause fear, and to injure or kill as many people as possible. And the weapon was very, very cheap. The weapon was rocks from the side of the road. Where a Somali Muslim was on the side of Interstate 65 throwing rocks into the windshield, intentionally trying to scare the driver so that the driver swerves, hits other vehicles hit them, people get gravely injured, people die. That was the attempt, the intent. And it was one guy. And he could have killed a dozen. Could have injured 20, 30, because that was a very busy highway that day. And I wasn't the only one that was hit. There are other people that were hit. I know there was. Because I watched a couple be hit after I was. But the thing is All it takes is one person to stand up. I pulled over to the side of the road. I looked at my damage. I walked down the side of my truck on the side of the highway. Walked closer and closer and closer to him. He looked over, he saw me coming to him. I got like 25 feet away. He knew I wasn't hesitating. I wasn't stopping. I was going up to him. Phone in hand, I was taking pictures, I was taking video. He didn't know what I had on my side. He didn't know what was in my pockets. All he knew was I had my phone. You know what? Like most terrorists, he just got up and booked. He ran. I ended up chasing him into the Indiana State Police. They ended up arresting him. And he was tried. I don't know beyond that because I just didn't fall. But that was my experience. There's other people that have had experience, like out in St. Cloud, Minnesota, in the mall. The guy went up and he was stabbing people. Okay? There's Chattanooga, where a guy started shooting up the recruiting center. The bomb at the recruiting center in Arkansas. There's all kinds of terrorist acts. It takes one person to stand up. It takes one person to stop it. There's many millions of Americans that are capable and willing to stand up to stop it. Same thing with Antifa. Okay? They come looking for a fight. We go to a protest or a rally. We're not looking for a fight. But many of us will have some sort of a weapon with us. Why? To defend ourselves. And if you notice, Antifa and BAM and the other ones like that, they go to where people seem passive. Like the right-wing group out there in San Francisco that pretty much Nancy Pelosi shut down. They realized they were fighting a losing cause, they left. Antifa rioted. Berkeley, this weekend, same damn thing. They left. Antifa stayed. Antifa rioted. Antifa won. Nobody stood up to them. We start standing up to them, they're going to start backing down. We need to take back our country. That's not just a slogan. That's not a racist thing. That is an American thing. This is what we need to start doing. We need to stand up. We need to stand shoulder to shoulder. Stand side by side. Defend our land. I put my life on the line once for the Navy. Many of my friends have put their lives on the line for the Air Force, Marines, the Navy, Coast Guard, Army, everything. We're willing to do it again. We're willing to stand side by side with whoever's willing to stand with us. And I'll tell you what, you stand side by side with me, I will fight side by side with you. Let's get together, America. We don't want to fight. We'll fight. We don't want it. We want to resolve things peacefully. We want to do things orderly. We voted in a president to be the law and order president. Let's stand up with him. Let's help him accomplish his promises. I ask you, are you willing? I'm willing. Are you? Thank you all for listening. God bless you. God bless America. God bless our veterans, our police officers, first responders, and especially all those hurting down there in Houston. Godspeed to everybody.